This is the first time in a long time that I've woken up and it's been a really nice day. And I don't really have an agenda, I don't really have anything to do, which is kind of surprising when you consider that I only officially work half a day a week at the moment. And today, I wanted to try and find one of the secret locations in this forest, and I think I've just stumbled upon it, more by luck than by knowing where I'm going. And that is the other abandoned house, because there's two, one of which I visited in a previous video. Not sure how far I'm going to get on the bike. Weather's just been mental recently, right? It's just been windy and sort of every 20 minutes it's been an absolute deluge of rain. And today, you know, the wind's just moved around, what, 45 degrees from this angle to this angle. It's lovely. I'll leave the horse there. This is it. Wow, it's actually in better nick than I remember. I just got to get across this super wet bit. We've had so much rain. That's pretty good. And then we've got a stump over there. It's mad, isn't it? That they need a sign there to tell people that this thing might be dangerous. I think by looking at it, looking how rough these stones are, they're sort of really rough bricks, right? There's some proper bricks there, but I mean, look at it, what the hell? I think this thing's been there a very long time. There's actually quite a bit more left of it than I remember. I think that's about as dodgy as we're going to get this morning. Look at these bricks, man. Maybe I should have paid more attention to that little sign. Probably be a lovely spot. Well, I mean, it still is a lovely spot. It's a bit swampy, that's what I'm going to say. So I just want to check in and let you know how I'm doing. I feel alright. I feel pretty positive. Like in the video where I was walking around on the bridge there, talking about, you know, I had that near miss a few days ago. I was saying how I said drop the negativity and just try to reincorporate some practices that I know work and I know have positive benefits and have worked for me in the past, and try to kickstart the healing process again, because it stagnates, right? Okay, so this channel, apparently, I looked at this the other day, it's existed for 3 years, but I've only been uploading consistently for 2 years. And the time when I had the most success with healing and the time when I did the most healing was actually before this channel really got going. And I wish that I'd got my ass in gear back then, because I always had the intention to do YouTube. But I didn't. But I feel the same way now. I feel the same way that it's a choice. I've made that choice and I've got that momentum now to start making a difference. And you know, the methodology hasn't really changed from how it was then. I'm in a very different place. I live here. Before I was doing YouTube, when I did have things working for me, it was because I let go of that need to solve anything, and I just started embracing these new practices. So I'm going to bring them back in. I'm not going to list them, I'm not going to talk about what they are here, but I have started to do several things, and I've got a new thing that I'm working with that I'm looking into as well. I will talk about these things, but I want to get the thing going first. I want to know that it's working, so that then I can speak with authority on it and I can say that this is what is working for me. And I know it's going to work, and I know that it has to work, right? It doesn't matter how dark things get. It's the purpose. It's the most important thing. That's why, even though I have at times I've gone and I've looked for work and I have found work, and it's pretty easy to find work. I've got employable skills. There's also, you have to have that intention. You have to have the true intention to want to do something like that, to change something, even something like, I want to work, I want to have money. And it's like, I kind of do want that, and I kind of do want that. But what I really want is to heal. That's the primary thing. And after that, then we can worry about, you know, contributing something to society and, you know, building a life. And I guess what's broken me out of the cycle of just saying, oh, you know, I haven't got the energy, I can't get back on that horse, is Julie. It's like there's still quite a few barriers and obstacles, both on her part and on my part, before we can go and start this new life. But when we're there, we're both going to have to be working, we're both going to have to be earning to build this life together that we want to build. And you know, I think healing is going to happen, but although I believe it's automatic, I do believe it's an automatic process. At the same time, I don't believe that. I don't know how I can really explain the contradiction there. It's like, you do have to try, but at the same time, it's automatic. I don't really know how to explain that, but both things are true. And I know exactly what to do, but the thing is, like, what is the blockage? What is the barrier? The biggest barrier is just the state of my skin. And it's just there, and it's relentless, and it's just a constant reminder to me that there's a blockage here. There's something that you haven't, or it's not even something that you haven't acknowledged. It's something that is eating away at you somehow. I don't know. I'm not going to even try and explore it on camera. It's scary territory to go into that deep-seated psychological problem. The reason it's buried so deep is because you're not ready to cope with it. That's still there somehow. It's not about finding it out and coming up with a solution for it like you might do on a psychiatrist's couch, I would imagine, but it's about just transcending it. And just because I can't comprehend it at all, I have to transcend it. If you can't comprehend it, you have to transcend it. I think I'm ready, and even just these past few days, by saying I'm going to drop the negativity and I'm going to take a more positive, a more proactive approach to it. It's just like I did before, right? This isn't the first time. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know how to do it, and I've got Julie on my side now. We've got this thing to look forward to. So that's what I'm trying to say. Right, I'm going to try and get down. I'm going to do it on camera, so just in case things go horribly wrong, it's going to be caught on video. Shit. I suppose something I want to put on record is that I am not afraid of any of this. I'm not afraid of the future. I'm not afraid of going and starting a new life in a country that you know, I don't speak the language. I'm not afraid of the fact that there's this Brexit thing going on. There is a light inside all of us. There are also things that come and suppress that light. Things from outside. They confuse matters, and they confuse us, and they convince us that they are part of us, and they can attach to us, and they can manipulate our thoughts and our feelings and our beliefs and our ideas. And it's really strange, scary stuff. But if you've had this for long enough and you dig into this information, you realise that it's the only explanation, right? Why someone like me would be feeling the way I am. I should be elated. I should be a picture of health, the way I've conducted myself. But that's not the case. There is something which is not part of me, which has attached itself to me, which is making things difficult. But I'm onto it, right? I know about this now. I've known about this for a long time, but I'm actually fighting back once more. Fighting back. You know, it's peaceful resistance, but I'm not afraid. Illness is illusion. Right, that's it. I've got to get on. Thank you for watching, as always. stay tuned, because things are gonna change. Things are gonna get, well, things are changing rapidly, but I guess I'm gonna be more in the driving seat than I have been for a while now. Take care.